my name is Danielle, and I have been getting a lot of people kind of asking me kind of the same question, so I thought I would make a video because I kind of typing the same thing over and over again. It was getting tiring, so I thought this would be a little easier. So a lot of people are inquiring about weight loss. Some people are inquiring about the butt. So just keep in mind, I'm not a licensed professional. I'm not a physician in any kind of way. So definitely this is stuff that I'm going to tell you that what I've done and was actually worked for me. And then you can decide whatever it is that you want to do or incorporate. So let me tell you what when I first started my journey, and originally I started as a weight loss. So I didn't take a before butt picture because that wasn't my main focus. I was focusing on trying to lose weight. I weighed 198 pounds. I was big. My stomach was really big. I looked like I was about ready to have a baby. It was really out there. And I decided to kind of take control, and weight loss was my primary focus. So I had been getting addicted to the gym. And I've been going and going. I started getting consistent. I really started focusing on health, and went to college, took anatomy classes, wanting to know the body mechanics and how the body works and how it reacts to certain things. So I'm started trying to gain my knowledge on stuff. So let me tell you what I did, and this is probably what a lot of people are doing. So they'll see a video and they'll see this girl. Oh my goodness, look, she has a really nice butt. And she may say, hey, I do, the squats, I do these lunges, and I do, some air squats. And you do that every single day for 100 days, and you're going to get this butt. And that's a lie. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get that butt that you look at. No matter how hard you try, you can look at my butt and you'll never get it, because everybody is unique. And the first thing that you need to do is you need to assess yourself. You need to figure out what your goals are and what your body form is. You have to look at your genetics and make a goal, because the way that you're going to do it is depending what you're looking for and what your body mechanics, because what I'm doing for all the exercises that I'm doing for myself may not necessarily be what you need 100%. You may only need a few of those. So you have to figure out, based on what you're looking for, how to isolate those particular muscles to be able to get that result that you're looking at. So I'm going to throw something out the window when I keep seeing this, do these 100 squats and air squats and jumping squats, do it every day for 30 days, and then you're going to get these results. So let me go ahead and tell you that whenever you work out a muscle, you have to give it time to rest. You have to. How is your muscle going to grow if you're constantly working it? You're putting it in overload every single day. So you have to give it time to rest and rebuild to get strong. So one of the things that you have to do is that if you want to tone your body, or maybe you're just beginning, that you haven't worked out and you haven't been doing anything, then yes, doing air squats and lunges and doing some of that with no weights is great, because you have to build yourself up. But once you're able to build yourself up, you're going to have, if you want muscle growth, you have to use weights. And you're going to have to keep increasing that weight. And it's the only way you're going to grow it. And the other thing that you need to do with that is, muscles to grow, it needs protein. You have to increase your protein intake. So whenever you do your workout, as soon as you're done working out all those muscles, after you're done working out, within your first 30 minutes, I would say, you need to go eat some protein. Doesn't matter if you're chewing on some nuts, go make yourself some eggs, eat meat, something that actually has protein in it. There's a lot, you could have a protein bar, and I would increase your intake. You want to have at least 15-30 grams of protein with all your meals. So I get a variety. Some people say, hey, I'm really thin and I want to add, or I get some that's complete the opposite. So with your body, there's a lot of things that's kind of incorporated with the butt. And you have hips, And some people may say, oh, I like the hips, but I just want to grow my butt. But you have to work the hips so that everything kind of blends with each other when you start getting growing the mass of the butt. So I'm speaking based on my experience and stuff that I started doing. So I had what you would call a wide pancake. You guys know what that is. Your butt's wide and it's pancake. You have that little bit of a hump there, but it's a pancake. There's no definition. There's no curve coming down to the actual leg. It's just it's just kind of coming down, almost wanting to blend with your leg. So that's what I had, and I wish to God I had a picture of it, but my only picture that I had was one when I started losing weight, and with that was my butt exercises. And then all of a sudden I saw this little bit of a hump back there. I said, oh, wait a minute. I said, oh my goodness. I put some pants on. I was like, wow. So that's when I started looking at incorporating that. So if you're looking at just toning, you say, I like my butt, I don't need to get it any bigger. And yeah, you're definitely still going to want to tone. You could do a lot of exercises from home to tone. If you're wanting to grow, depending on what muscles, side, do you have maybe your butt narrow? Is it a pear shape? Kind of a heart shape? Is it wide? I mean, you have to look at the shape and where you're deficient at. And with that is going to come with what exercises is going to isolate it. So I started with a little pancake, and I know my lighting is not so good. So you kind of see there's definitely something back there. I'm not completely done. I still have work to do. My stomach used to literally be out here. I was big. I was like this. I looked like I had a baby inside of me. But now, it's not perfect, but it's coming along. Everything is falling in place. Hips. I got the really big thighs and I'm working on that. So I'm not a petite, perfect model. I'm just an ordinary person that was completely overweight that has been working to turn my life around when it comes to health. So there's a couple ways that you can do what you have to do, depending what your goal is. My goal was I wanted to tone, and I want to grow my butt, and of course lose weight. If you're one of those that say, I want to lose weight because, I have extra stomach on the sides and all that stuff, just keep in mind that when you lose weight, you lose it everywhere. So if you're cardio and losing weight, you're going to lose weight from the butt. So chest, because it's just going to disappear. So you have to do exercises to kind of counter that so that you don't lose what you're working hard to get. So if you're from home, there's going to be different exercises that you'll be able to do. You can start with just air stuff, but you're going to want to get some weights. You can start off with little free weights. I have ankle weights. But if you really want to grow a nice amount, either you're going to go to Amazon or Walmart and start buying some heavier weights, but eventually you're going to start paying some money, or you're going to end up going to a gym and using their equipment. So you guys, again, your protein intake, drinking water, just checking your nutrition, so you want to have eggs and nuts and beans and whole wheat and, some skinless, chicken and stuff. So please don't fry it. That's a lot of the stuff that I started doing. But the biggest thing that I can tell you, the only way that this is going to work is one word: consistency. You cannot say it's Monday, I'm really motivated today. And then Wednesday or Thursday, you're going to say I'm, boom, and motivated. And then something happens and you go out of town, you get sick or you get a cold or something happens and all of a sudden you don't work out for a week. Now, what progress you started doing, you're going to kind of backtrack. So, for example, if I got a cold and I didn't go to the gym for a week and I said, hey, I'm lifting, and when I do deadlifts, I'm lifting 60 pounds. And, when I'm actually squatting, I'm actually doing 40, 50 pounds. and then I don't work out for a week or a week and a half, and I go on vacation and I don't do anything, when I come back, my mind's going to think I can still do those weights, but my body says, oh, no, you can't. So all of a sudden, you're going to see that you have to back down your weights. That means you're kind of going backwards instead of forward. So you need to be consistent. Trying to think of everything, a lot of the stuff that people have been trying to ask me. So my next video, I'm actually going to show you some exercises, or as much as I'm able to show you here with the little bit that I actually have on what I do. And when I incorporate my butt exercises, I incorporate every aspect of it, the sides of it, the upper, the lower, you know, even to where it has to affect my hips, you know, my inner thighs. All of that is going to actually come into play depending what you're actually looking for. So for me, all I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. And you guys can play with and find yourself a routine of what's going to work for you. Again, if you guys ever have any questions, feel free to send me a message. I've been doing my best on responding to everyone, you know, in a timely manner. Just keep in mind, I have a lot of messages. So keep going, keep motivated. The only person that's going to motivate you the most is going to be yourself. Make yourself a goal. Have a picture. You know, do you have a picture of what you used to look like? You know, have that as your screensaver on your phone. And, you know, once you tell yourself, I don't want to, I don't feel like it, I'm really sore, because it's going to get challenging. Your legs is going to be sore. And you're going to even just to sit on a chair and it's going to hurt. And then you're going to think, wait, I have to do leg day? No way. You have to push yourself. Show yourself that picture. Find someone that will help motivate you to get you to do it. Send me a message. I got you. So, all right, until next time, I'm going to go ahead and do that video of those exercises. Bye.